Back to our story tonight, dozens of asylum seekers spending a third night camped out in front of a Manhattan hotel, refusing to move to a shelter in Brooklyn. Here once again is CBS 2's Bauman.
Sources tell us that City Hall plans to move asylum-seeking families into this hotel as early as next week. But in order to do that, these single adult men who have been staying here have to leave, and some of them would rather sleep on the sidewalk than go to the shelter where the city's moving them. Buses outside the Watson Hotel sit nearly empty Tuesday night, but the sidewalk is bustling with donated food and clothes for asylum seekers who refuse to go to the congregate shelter at the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal.
Es como que fuera cárcel.
In Spanish, Carlos Espinoza tells me the Brooklyn shelter is like a jail. With 1,000 cots in rows, there's no privacy. Tuesday, the Commissioner of Immigrant Affairs tried to convince asylum seekers at the Watson that the Brooklyn Center is heated and safe, even bringing some of them over for lunch. Jesus Lopez is staying there. He says it's better than the Watson sidewalk, but laments the bathrooms are in separate trailers.
Como para bañarse allá afuera.
To bathe, you have to go outside and stand in the cold, he says. I see that as wrong. CBS News' Ed O'Keefe asked Mayor Adams if his decision to open the congregate shelter was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. It was smart that we pivot and strategically move. We have been stating for months we are running out of room. And then when we ran out of room, we had to pivot and shift.
Homeless advocates argue there is enough room if only the city would more quickly help people in shelters move into permanent housing.
If the city would invest in those programs to move people out, get them into permanent housing, get them back in the community, they would free up space in the shelter system for the migrants.
More than 43,000 asylum seekers have come to New York City since last spring.
Children won't sleep in the street. Single adult males will go into congregate shelter settings, but they will be treated with the dignity that we've given everyone.
Sources tell CBS 2 that housing asylum seekers is estimated to cost New York City $1.4 billion this fiscal year and $2.8 billion next fiscal year. Ahead of Governor Hochul's budget proposal unveiling on Wednesday, some city leaders are urging her to include funding for shelter and services for asylum seekers. In Hell's Kitchen, Bauman, CBS 2 News.